stay cool.
Hi, I'm Jay Fallon. Thank you for listening to The Slippery Slope. So this story came out last week. Well, yeah, it came out on May the 13th. I thought it was a bit unusual, this story. You read it and you think, what could possibly have gone wrong? There's only so many scenarios that you think are actually viable. Only so many answers. The possibilities are very limited on what has happened here, and they all seem to suggest that there has been some kind of corrupt activity going on in a Queensland police station. The headline here says Queensland police not able to return 400K, obviously being thousands, $400,000 of watches, which were seized in a raid. The Queensland Police Service is facing a costly lawsuit after admitting they are unable to return designer watches worth more than $400,000 after they were seized during the raid. And then we have this lovely photo of Detective Senior Constable Zach Chudley. So there you go. Police admitted they aren't able to return the watches to a man accused of attempting to bring cocaine into the country after they were seized by a Task Force Maxima detective during a raid. The QPS is facing a costly lawsuit after it failed to return these watches. I'm not going to try and pronounce them. Alderman's Pigeois Royal Oak watches. There you go. I did attempt to pronounce it. And was that a Hublot watch? Maybe you pronounce it as that. To Jordan Roman Brennan. The watches were seized by Detective Senior Constable Zach Chudley, named in the lawsuit, during a raid on Brennan's Gold Coast home in August 2020, after he was accused of assaulting a woman at the Wildlands Music Festival months earlier. Brennan was charged with assault-related offences, with police alleging he attacked the woman when she accidentally stepped on his girlfriend's foot. Obviously, Brennan is just an all-out good, decent fella. You know, a woman accidentally steps on another woman's foot, so obviously what you should do is assault that woman, because that's what real men do, all while bringing in, large amounts of cocaine into the country. Here we have a picture of Brennan. Look at him, decent looking fella. Those assault charges have since been withdrawn by prosecutors, although Brennan is still facing charges relating to the alleged attempted importation of a large amount of cocaine into Australia. He has been committed to stand trial over the cocaine investigation, which police have alleged involved more than 500 kilograms of the drug and associations with both the Lone Wolf and Comanchero bikie gangs. There you go. QPS filed a notice of intention to defend in the Brisbane District Court after lawyers for Brennan demanded the return of the luxury watch collection or damages of $410,000. The statement of claim lodged by Alex Jones Associates said police took the watches but never made an application to hold onto them as evidence from a crime. Oh, golly gee. In its notice, the QPS acknowledged Detective Senior Constable Chudley seized 4 watches, one which was later returned, with the 2 missing Alderman's Pigeois timepieces found inside a Louis Vuitton bag on the floor of a linen closet, and the Hublot inside a box. The QPS document said that on October 31, 2022, the detective emailed Brennan's solicitor saying he would return the watches and that he could have this arranged for Wednesday or Thursday to your office. The police document acknowledged this never took place. A magistrate later ordered police to return the watches by December 16 of 2022, but again, they were not delivered. The Commissioner of Police is unwilling or not able to return the watches to Brennan, the statement of claim detailed. In response, the QPS admitted the Commissioner, Katarina Carroll, that one. The Commissioner of Police is not able to return the watches, but denies the Commissioner of Police is unwilling to return the watches, which would it would seem to indicate that yet they would love to return the watches, except they don't know where they are because they've gone missing, because someone has done the wrong thing and has either just not even lodged these timepieces, not even lodge these into as property, as evidence. So either the detective, this is just possibilities, okay? I'm not saying thus saith this must have happened this way, but several possibilities, I suppose, is either they were never lodged as property, never lodged in property as evidence, and someone, a police officer somewhere, someone got their hands on them maybe and just took them for themselves, or they were lodged and someone within the property department. Now, I think this is in the Gold Coast anyway, so it's obviously gone to a bigger station. It's not just a little, local police station. A little station with, 5 officers or something like that. This is a bigger station where you've got a lot of people involved. The property department will be very involved. You'll have CC footage. There's documentation. There should be evidence of what's happened with this property if it's been lodged. Oh, crikey. They're unwilling. So it's not that they're unwilling, they just can't return them because they haven't got them. A recent statement provided to the Courier Mail by police said the missing designer watches were the subject of an internal investigation. Internal investigation. So here you go. This matter is currently under investigation by the QPS Ethical Standards Command, and as such, no further comment is able to be provided at this time, the statement said. Don't you love it when this is what happens? It says every time, it always seems like a bit of a cop-out. Look, it's under investigation by ethical standards. Ethical standards. And so we can't comment any further. I think, isn't that what that other, the senior Connie, or was he just a Connie, who arrested the wrong man the other month? Arrested him and then I think cracked his skull at the same time, because that's what you do. He's the description of the man, so I won't look at the description. I'll just go and arrest some other random person. I will beat him. I will spray him in the face when he's laying on the ground cowering. I will break his skull. And then when I'm asked questions by journalists, I say, well, I've been told, I can't say anything. QPS Ethical Standards Command, they're investigating things. I can't say anything further. Sorry about that. This seems like a common cop-out by police, by QPS, Queensland Police Service, brought to you by the highly skilled Katarina Carroll. Yet another failure. What has happened to these watches? There's only a few things that could have happened, all which seem to indicate that someone, what will I say? All indicators seem to point to someone putting their hands on these watches, and then they are now unwilling or unable to give these watches back. And can I also ask, when Brennan's trial goes to court for his alleged cocaine importation, are they going to be looking at that going, well, did he really import this cocaine, or was it a crooked police officer or several police officers who are crooked, who, I don't know, planted the evidence? I mean, if they've stolen $400,000 worth of watches, doesn't it throw into jeopardy the other alleged crimes, the cocaine? Isn't that now jeopardize that case? Police corruption. Is it a possibility? Is that what is happening here? Let me know what you think. Thanks for listening to The Slippery Slope.